Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper Network, aka Cspr. So with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. So through all the FUD, through all the noise, the negativity, guys, we made it out to the other side. You know what's funny about this is that if you go back in time, like even if we look at the all-time chart on Casper, let me go to the log scale real quick. Look at the significant levels on this chart. The number one thing that I have been mentioning since going all the way back to the summer of 2022, guys, that's almost 2 years ago. I have been saying on the macro, Casper has been making higher low after higher low. And even if we look at the 1 year chart with the IPW news, the negativity, the FUD, look at this. Bottom in the middle of October, about roughly 3 cents. Again, a bottom in November at around roughly 3 cents again, but this is actually a higher low. And then here's the bottom during the IPW FUD. Again, higher low compared to October and even November. Think about that. We didn't even lose the bullish structure on Casper, even when the FUD and the negativity was at the all-time high. Remember, make sure that you are not listening to the noise. It's all noise at the end of the day. Do the research, put in the time reading what is actually happening behind the scenes for Casper, and focus on what is actually going on when it comes to the technology side. Because that is what's going to get you through all the FUD, all the negativity, all the noise, and all the ridiculous comments regarding Casper this, Casper that. And this goes for any project out there. HBAR was bearish at the bottom. LCX was bearish at the bottom. QNT is bearish right now at the bottom. A0. I mean, every single project that has done very well for me in the past, there has been so much FUD. And if you bought during the FUD, bought during all the noise, the negativity, you would always be in significant profit. But as we look at Casper, trading volume is up 130% at the time that I am recording this. I am recording this a little bit earlier on in the day, so I do apologize if the price action is going to change drastically. But what I'm really looking forward to is the weekly candle close this Sunday. I've been talking about it. I've been addressing it, right? Even if you look at the Casper Bitcoin pair, we are starting to have a pretty big run up on the weekly. This Sunday's close, if we can regain momentum on the weekly chart for the Casper Bitcoin pair, I do believe that we are going to pull something like the HBAR Bitcoin pair. And if you guys did miss it, HBAR basically had a massive run up off of the lows to about roughly 12 cents. And I do believe that that is just the beginning for HBAR. That will most likely continue, but it showed a lot of strength on the Bitcoin pair. And that's what we're watching and waiting for with the Casper Bitcoin pair, while we watch, of course, the USD pair. Right now, we are at resistance at the time that I am recording this. I'm really looking at that 5 cent to 5.5 cent zone. And ultimately, what I'm really looking forward to is us actually clearing the April and the May highs back in 2023, which is like right around 6.25 cents. I'm definitely looking into us clearing those levels and actually having a big breakout on this chart, because guess what? The next level of significant resistance on the Casper chart is around roughly like the 9 cent to like almost 10 cent zone on the weekly chart. So once this last level is broken, it's going to get very, very interesting very fast for Casper. But let's take a look at what has happened just recently. So a big announcement, and big shout out to Kevin Cage for this. He actually put out the news regarding this. But Bybit is actually going to be listing Casper. And we've always talked about Casper getting listed by a big exchange like Binance, Coinbase, things like that. And we finally got it from Bybit. And if we actually look at the Bybit account, guys, this is an exchange that has 2.9 million followers. This is just as big, if not, it's actually bigger than Coinbase, I believe so. I mean, even if you go over to the top crypto exchanges, like, yeah, Coinbase is number 2, Bybit is number 3. But look at the trading volume. Look at the weekly visits. Bybit is absolutely killing it. They have 4.9 million weekly visits, $4.5 billion in trading volume versus Coinbase that has 2.8 billion trading volume and 66,000 weekly visits. I mean, let's be honest here. Bybit is technically the second largest exchange out there. But this is huge news for Casper, and this is ultimately going to be one of the first major exchanges outside of OKX, because remember, OKX is actually the number 4th largest exchange out there. I mean, when you look at Casper, I mean, this could be a big game changer for it. But this is just a start. I personally see that, I see Casper getting listed by Binance and Coinbase eventually. Casper's been absolutely killing it. If you guys have been missing out on some of the big announcements, don't worry, we will go over them in this video. But this is a great starting point for Casper. I think that this is going to obviously, pump the price a little bit, but I'm more so looking at the weekly candle close. I don't really care about the short term. That's why, like I said, I'm recording this a little bit ahead of time. But what I'm really looking at is us to clear some resistance zones here on the weekly, or at least get above this 4-cent threshold that we're at right now. That way we can get into this range here and pretty much range sideways for a little bit of time before the next big move to, like I said, about that 6.25 cent zone from April and May. Around this range, we will most likely range sideways again and then get the big breakout to the upside where we ultimately go a little bit parabolic, which is what I'm really anticipating for Casper. But beyond that, right, we got some great updates from community members like Wrecked Wojak. We actually have hold on to your seats, Casper fam. Exciting news on the horizon. Get ready for the implementation of G-Bucks from GameSwift in the Casper network ecosystem. Unlock the power of Casper tokens within GameSwift games. Let's level up together. And if you guys did miss this, check this out. This is actually a pretty big deal. It's about 4 minutes long, this video. I'm going to play it. Definitely listen closely because this is going to impact the Casper ecosystem greatly from the gaming side, which is ultimately, it's a bridge to the retail sector.
Hello, my name is Wojtek, Pan Paragraph. I am the CEO and founder of GameSwift. We are one of the projects awarded by Casper grant program. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit more what kind of added value we are going to bring into the whole Casper ecosystem. First of all, we as the GameSwift, we are the Web3 gaming infrastructure provider. So our goal is to provide seamless onboarding for non-crypto and crypto-oriented gamers. So this means that gamers who have nothing to do with crypto, they will be able to play any game built on the Casper blockchain without any crypto know-how. This means that they can create their own on-chain identity using their social medias, and they don't even need to have their own crypto wallet. Everything what is happening on-chain is automatically processed underneath in a way which is maximum user-friendly. So that's the first step. And we are at the process of discussing with Casper another massive milestone within this cooperation, which is integration of G-Bucks. So what is G-Bucks? G-Bucks is the digital currency, but also the whole Web3 infrastructure, which could be easily implemented into any Web3 game building on Casper. Imagine that in many games, like in Fortnite, in CSGO, Warzone, there are different premium currencies. For example, in Fortnite, there is V-Bucks, right? That was the inspiration for us. So this led us to the conclusion, so what if we could create one currency which could be introduced in all of the Web3 games? Obviously, it doesn't mean that they need to be named in the same way, but think about it in the form of infrastructure. Imagine that you, as the Web3 gaming project, you can implement through our SDK the whole payment system, which could be easily integrated into your game to create your own digital currency, which could be easily replicated, easily implemented, which is allowing you to on-ramp, off-ramp fiat currency into crypto and into your game, and at the same time you can name this currency according to your lore, according to the story from your game. And there are the variety or the plethora of Web3 games implemented G-Bucks as their in-game currency. They are using different names for that, but underneath it is a G-Bucks technology. And why, in my opinion, it is such a big deal for Casper? In my opinion, that would be a massive milestone for the Casper token, because Casper token would receive a new utility. Imagine that as the Casper token holder, you'll be able to purchase this GBucks digital currency and spend it in any Web3 game, not only on Casper, but on the variety of different blockchains which are cooperating with GameSwift. So it's a typical win-win scenario where we as the GameSwift, we receive a new base of games building on our infrastructure, and Casper is receiving a new utility for their token, as you can spend it and swap it for digital currency within those games. Can't wait to deliver this final milestone. We are at the process of discussion, and I believe that this year will be the year where we are going to make it happen. Thank you very much. Let's keep in touch.
So there you guys have it. And again, this is, like I said, a full in-depth view on what's actually happening with GameSwift. I've talked about GameSwift in the past. This is a huge player within the gaming sector for crypto, and I've talked about it. Gaming is a hot topic next to AI, next to real-world assets, things like that. And this is a company that has grown significantly. I mean, over 173,000 followers since April of 2021. They have truly taken on the blockchain world by storm, and the overall engagement on their post, it's something very, very interesting. And we already know that AI with gaming is a big deal, and they are looking into tapping into AI initiatives with gaming as well and providing that to the Casper ecosystem. This is a big deal. Also, Jump Trade. So this is an NFT marketplace, and if you guys did miss it, this is a company that has over 127,000 plus followers. The community is massive for this project, and we can actually see that they are delighted to unveil their new partnership with Casper Network as we gear up for the launch of our forthcoming project. Stay tuned, folks. A special mention to the founders and also their team. And like I said, this is a very large company. They actually have a team that comes from Google Play Games, Spotify, Apple, Prime Gaming, Oracle, Fox, Twitter, and even IBM. And if you wanted to go and look at all the backgrounds behind some of the team members, they are all doxed on their website. You can look into it. I'm very, very excited for what's happening right now around Casper. I mean, in just the last couple days and in the last 2 weeks alone, there has been so much going on around the Casper ecosystem. And like I said, it's at a time where all hope was lost, that, everyone was giving up on Casper. They thought that it was dead. I mean, I saw people literally calling Casper a scam and a Ponzi scheme. I mean, it's insane that people will get that bearish and that negative at the bottom, but that's usually what happens, right? And I've always said it in the past, the bottom will never feel like the bottom, but just like I said in my last couple Casper videos, my confidence has not dropped a single bit regarding the Casper team, because I know their background. I know about everything when it comes to Casper, because I've done research on it substantially for over 3 years now. This is a project that I have extremely high confidence in, especially this cycle. But also, check out the ecosystem. We got a little bit of a glimpse in it. So this is actually from the Casper ecosystem account on X. We have Casper ecosystem is open to wallets, NFTs, market, decentralized exchanges, blockchain explorers, etc. And here we actually have from the head of grants from Casper, knows how to connect the dots and community around the Casper network. And this is actually at an event recently held, and we could actually see some of the ecosystem players. We have Casper Wallet, Casper Dash, MetaMask, Snap, Ledger, Simple Wallet, Taurus, and also Gasuto. We have OnRamp, we have Uphold, Ramp Network, Alchemy Pay, BitGo, RA10, and even Simplex. We have Bridges. Again, a lot of the great bridges being mentioned here. Blockchain explorers as well. Gaming. Again, outside of GameSwift, you have Robot Cache, which is a big one. Tornado Cash. A lot of great projects here. And then also NFTs, and then decentralized exchanges. I also do believe that we're going to start to see a lot more names added to this. Like I said, we already have a big move with Jump Trade, but also with what GameSwift is looking to accomplish with Casper. Sorry, it's going to be a big move, and it's a big initiative, especially around gaming. But also, just recently, Casper announced that, in case you missed it, Casper's expanding its ecosystem and furthering decentralization with Google Cloud. Casper Accelerant grant recipients can access the Google Cloud technology to scale their solutions on the Casper blockchain. Developers and customers can build on a proven cloud provider, enabling thousands of enterprises daily. Google Cloud will offer its enterprise-grade cloud infrastructure to support Casper as well. And these are the moves that you want to be seeing, right? So it's only a matter of time, like I said, until we start to see some very big moves on the weekly. I'm watching it closely. I personally believe that this is going to range a little bit, but once we start to get those big moves, just like the H-bar chart, it's going to get very, very exciting very fast. And a lot of moves are being made, guys. This is a huge update. There's a lot going on. Focus on what matters. And again, drown out all that noise, all the negativity, all the FUD. Do more research than just what people are saying, because I always said it in the past, like when you look at this space, there's going to be a lot of the noise that are really kind of hinting at, hey, you should sell, you should sell, you should sell. And it's typically at a time where you shouldn't be looking to sell at all. You want to be selling when everyone is screaming buy, 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 buy. And you want to be, buying when everyone's screaming sell. So definitely focus on, the sentiment around projects, and focus on learning what really is going on behind closed doors with the technology and with what the team is focused on, and a lot of the engagements that they are having with some of these big players. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.